Good morning, good morning, good morning. Gabrielle here. I am back. Welcome to Tell All Your Business Tarot. Thank you for your personal bookings and your donations. Thank you so much. They are greatly appreciated. We're going to do a zodiac update, all signs, what's happening. We'll just see what's going on. There we go. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh. Zodiac updates. We are still in the season of Gemini. So we will start with my gummy bears. Give me a little cheat sheet. As we are on the border of Cancerian season. A lot of watery energy. Alright, here we go. Good morning. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What information you have for Gemini? What's happening for the sign of Gemini? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Apparently you're walking away from something, Gemini. You wrapped up a cycle. You tried to fix it. You really did. You did everything you could. You really tried. You begged. You pleaded. But at the end of the day, you weren't able to find your stability within this connection. Whether it was a job or anything. It's not happening there. You're not happy. You really did put in the old college try. It's going to be okay. You're like, try as you may, that something's still not quite right. You just think what's best for the situation is to cut ties with this perceived toxic influence or person in your life. Yeah, it can go either way. I have a Hierophant on the bottom of the deck there. I feel like it was a romantic connection, honestly. You tried a relationship. It just didn't work. You really did. But, you know, I guess the person you were dealing with was much more financially motivated. And at the end of the day, that's not what you were looking for. So you're deciding to leave that behind. All right, Gemini. I'm sorry you're going through that. But I feel like in this season, you know, you wrestling with yourself, you know, what you want, what you don't want, that constant hemming and hawing, you know, is where you are, and this is why you're leaving, because you just can't do it right now. Okay, good morning. Alright, Holy Spirit, sign of Cancer, what message do you have? What's happening for the sign of Cancer? Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Not giving them up for y'all, huh? Ooh. I see a lot of folks really getting clear on things. Like, really getting clear. Not too dissimilar from what Gemini was going through. You too, I don't see you leaving this situation. I see you healing this connection. I feel as though there were some miscommunications, things that weren't quite balanced out in this connection initially. Like, things truly had to be hashed out. Like, very black and white, sort of matter of fact. What's acceptable, what's not acceptable. And it's like, because of that, you two have been able to come together. And I feel as though connect the dots on the influences that didn't need to be there anymore, and to literally identify the pink elephant in the room. And because you guys did that, you're able to proceed in your connection. You're able to lift it to a much better place. You actually could be moving in with this person or closer to this person or something of that sort. But I do see the distance between you shortening. Now that this has all been worked out, I feel as though, Cancer, you are willing to do whatever you need to do to get to this love. Ace of Cups to the World, it's like, I just get this. This is leading to something very beautifully. I feel like you've done the work here. Both of you have grown. Both of you have matured in some way, shape, or form here. And now you're like, I'm going to take the action that's necessary to get to this person, to be in proximity with this person. I feel like proof. Almost like talk is cheap. Show me. Yeah, I feel as though there was a question on whether or not this connection was purely physical or if this was genuine love or the potential for something very beautiful. All of the above, the sex is good, but the connection is even better. And I feel like now that that's been worked out there, things can proceed. I really do see this connection literally in a form of cohabitation. It's like that's really what's missing to make this whole thing gel. Both of you are getting ready to say goodbye to your singlehood. Interesting. Cancerian. Alright. Thanks, Jay. Leo, Leo, Leo. What's happening for the sign of Leo? Collective energies. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What message do you have for Leo? What's happening for Leo? Huh. Aww. That's what I was seeing there. I feel like, Leo, you're at the end of something. Like your own immaturity. It's like you've been slowly making progress. It's been tough, this transition for you. It's like you know what you want. It's like this deep thing in your heart. Yeah, you're getting ready to express something. Tell someone how you truly feel about them, how you put them above the rest, that your life truly is incomplete without this person. And that no one truly holds a candle to them. And I feel as though that whatever this imposing force was in this Leo's life has since been put in proper priority, like behind. This person has now been able to put their past behind them and is now able to focus on whomever it is they're desiring here. Looking at all these pentacles, I feel as though, Leo, you might have actually, excuse me, recently ended a connection, became single, and now it feels like you're about to show up and fight for something you really do want. Like, I feel like you had to fight for your independence, you had to fight for your singlehood, you had to fight for all of these things. Like, this behemoth was heavy in your life. I feel like now you're in a position to be able to express all of these things. I feel like things have been a little sluggish through Gemini season for you guys, but as the transition happens into Cancerian season, I feel like things are going to start to pick up momentum for you. The energy that you need is going to be much more accessible for you. Yeah. Because you guys are so heart-centered, it's like you need that moon energy from Cancerian season to power you up. You're going to get it. I don't believe you enjoyed Gemini season whatsoever. I think it was pretty harsh for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you you fought hard for your freedom. It took a lot of work. I feel like for some of y'all, you might have even recently lost your job through Gemini season. But I feel like it was a blessing in disguise for some of you, because you were able to, it's like, take stock of all the resources you had, and you really didn't need that position, is what it feels like. You were able to start something else that you really did want to do anyway. So, kudos. Alright. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for Virgo? What's happening now from Virgos? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's happening now for Virgos? What messages do they need right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What messages do you have for Virgo? What's happening now? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Collective messages, thank you. Oh, shit, Virgos. You're manifesting. Let's see. Oh, that was a lot. Hold on. Get them right. You better get clear. You better get clear. You better get clear. That's really all I can say. You are in full manifestation mode right now, Virgo. Alright? Seriously. You are literally going to bring into your reality your worst nightmare if you do not get clear. I have so many, so many cards of sword cards out here. Like, you need to balance some things out. Like, really, your masculine and feminine energies are a little all over the place right now. And it's like, I really feel like it's the impact of Gemini season on you, even though you're co-ruled by Mercury. Not all Virgos, depending on your deacon, are mercurially ruled. And so this could be a little bit of a confusing time here, looking at this Seven of Cups for you. Let me see. We have Saturn doing some major things. So really, depending on which deacon you have, the planets in retrograde could really be impacting your mental clarity. You need to be very mindful. Seriously. You are like literal power right now. Don't bring what you don't want in. Get super, super, super clear. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have to say, universe, universe, help me. Like, careful. There's something about searching, being able to, Virgos, you're known as the seeker, right? And so you carry the lantern, so you got to turn up the light. You got to be able to see through this bullshit. There is this fog. Look at this. I feel like you need to pray. I really do, Virg. I feel like as much as you think you've gotten over the traumas of your past, you really haven't. You really have to make peace with this. You have to balance out the mental energy, because boy, oh boy, you don't want to bring back some bullshit you've already dealt with. Come on, honeys. Come on, loves. What are you doing? This is one of the problems with being an overthinker, with being overly analytical. You know what I mean? Careful. Because I really do feel like there's someone here giving you like, seriously, someone here in the flesh who is offering you what it is you want, but I don't think you're seeing it. It's like the PTSD, the relationship PTSD, all of them. It doesn't just have to be intimate. It could be family. It could be anything. Like, y'all got to do some work. Seriously, careful. Go deeper. Yeah, I feel like your emotions are really out of whack. I really do. Really. Yeah, Gemini season. That shadow showdown is real. It's kicking your ass, man. It's okay. But I see from a passive to proactive position. So that's good. Whereas before, I feel like you were thinking way too much and not acting. You're not, not using the wand energy. And it's like, no, now I feel as though you're actively combating the shadow energy. Because you don't want to manifest something back from the past that it really didn't serve you. Get grounded. I really do feel this incredible need to be grounded. There's something, a balanced action that requires more wisdom than knowledge. I know, right? Anyway, shit, Virg, you guys gotta get grounded. Seriously. Your headspace is all jacked up. You're all jacked up. You're unhinged, it almost feels. Hi, Osborne. Yeah. So, get grounded. I really do feel like Gemini season is kicking Virgo's ass right now. Headspace, emotions, all fucked up. I don't know what you need to do, but you gotta figure out something. Get grounded. Clearly decide on what you want so it comes to you, Virgo. I don't know why you need to hear that, but you do. Alright, thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's do Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I just saw the judgment. Oh, no, it was judgment. Okay. King of Swords. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for Libra? What's happening now? Just the tower flipped. Put it back. Unexpected something. Hold on. Alright. Excuse me. Libra, Libra, Libra. What's happening now for the sign of Libra? What messages do they need, Holy Spirit? Seven of Cups. Are you sharing in some of that confusion that Virgo's going through? Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, see what I mean? Seven of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, but there you are, Libra, showing up as the Empress. Beautiful. Thank you so much. There's that Tower. Isn't that funny? I told you it was trying to come out. There is something you don't see. Wow. Huh. Libra, were you being a tease to someone? Seriously. Trying to lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, sort of situation? Huh. Libra, who are you dealing with right here? This is interesting, because I feel like you both are like mirroring each other. It's like, I feel like someone here is very slow to show you what they have, if you will. They keep their goodies to themselves. Mm-hmm. Someone could also be experiencing some sort of sluggishness in business here. Interesting. Everything else was so flowing so smoothly. I get to you guys and I'm stumped. I'm like, what the hell? Libra, this is interesting. I feel like this is some weird mirroring, really. And it's like, I guess, I feel some real smugness coming off of y'all. I do. I really do. That's funny. Like you expected this person to take some sort of bold action towards you. And I don't know. Like, I think you overestimated someone's, not interest per se, but maybe thirst level. I feel like you both are very well off, if you will. You know, like, this one's stubborn, though. The earth energy here, that one's stubborn. And you're dealing with a workaholic, Libra. And it's crazy because I feel like this King of Wands energy is really the energy between you and this person. Libra, you funny. I feel like you the one going to be moving with this Knight of Swords here. You going to be heading out, coming back in. Like you about to go scoop somebody because of this energy here. It's like the masculine energy within it's just like, nah, I'm not about to waste all this. Wow. You got something very interesting. Or at least that's what you're planning or something like that. But I feel like that gets shut down. Like the universe blocks this for some reason. think it's because too restrictive. I'm looking at the 2 swords here and the 8, and it's like, I'm sorry, Libra, y'all funny because I'm really like, what the hell am I looking at? I feel like we have 2 very smug people, honest and true. I do, but smug in very different ways. The crazy part is I really do feel as though this could be a good thing, right? I feel like you've met your match. I think that's what this is. This is why you sitting here looking like this King of Wands, like, most people fall for this, or this works normally. There's just this, I feel like I'm talking to a male Libra. I really do. That's so funny. Yeah, there's something about your personal bravado and how you come across, and that normally works for you. Normally, they come running. Like, you just got, you used to people just taking whatever you give them, you offer them, and like, there's someone that you're dealing with that's not easily moved, is really what it looks like here. And I feel like there's some sort of strange conversation here that transpired with that Knight of Swords, with something you presented, right? Maybe all you came across is like what you were offering were parts. I don't see a great interest in parts. I see an interest in substance. Not just material things, substance. So there's a kibosh here. I feel like the universe wants to give you an opportunity, right? To move things forward more balanced. It's like you have to realize that this person wants more substance. Look how he's handing over the pentacles. It's like, what's real? Like, it's like something real. Because I see a lot of talk. I do. Right? Look. I got passion. I got talk for Libra, right? Whoever you're dealing with is not about talk. This person is action oriented. It's not. You need all them other energies to get to this. To get to the manifestation of pentacle energy. To even bring something about. And so this over here is not dealing with that. That's not compatible here. So I feel like you're going to get an opportunity to change the course of this. To bring some more emotional depth to the conversation. Like, there's a lot of, oh man. You dealing with somebody who's very, very spiritual, Libra, is what this feels like. This person is deeply connected. There's just a sense of knowing. There's just, you're dealing with a spiritual person. And this is not acceptable here. Regardless of you showing up like the Empress, you have to remember the Queen of Pentacles is on her way to becoming that. So it's like, what are you really offering? Damn, Libra. But the universe is helping you. This is universal help right here. I want you to know that. You have to figure out again, I keep coming down to the emotional connection is truly what's missing from, I'm going to say, friendship. For it to go beyond just that of friendship, there has to be more emotional connection. Like, yeah. Someone's ascending. Now, this could very well be you, Libra. It's like you know what you have to do. Interesting. Interesting. That's so funny. I feel like you met your match. That's so funny. I know you're confused. I do know that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What's happening for the sign of Scorpio collective energy? What's happening now for the sign of Scorpio collective energy? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What do they need to know? What messages do they need? Scorpio, thank you, one more. Oh, I feel like y'all in y'all heads right now. Wow. Hi, Scorpio. Five of Swords. Right. So that was face down. So I feel like in the back of your mind, man, you just keep running through shit. Wow. There you go, though. That's wild. Wow. Scorp, I hate to tell you this, but I feel like there is a rift. A massive rift coming. I feel like, on the real though, you've been plotting something for a minute. You've been working on something. You've been plotting on the soulmate, Scorp. You want to make sure this time there's guaranteed success in it. I mean, guaranteed that things move for sure. No impasse, no nothing. All systems go. Oh, you a plotting, scheming ass right now, Scorp. Yeah, you want somebody back. You not even playing this time. You like, by any means necessary. I don't really like that energy. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why I even want to talk like that. Like, you ever get so, like, oh my gosh, like, why are you so angry? Like that. But I really do. I feel like the full moon is kicking your ass, man. Sis, whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, you could be a cusper. You very well could be. And, you know, closer to Sag than you are Scorp, depending on whose will you looking at. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you want somebody back. You like, nah, I'm good. I feel like you've been trying to distance yourself from all drama, all bullshit, all that. Like, yeah. Like, this is, you're really plotting on how to break up a marriage. I want you to know that. Look, Emperor, Tower, Empress. You are plotting on how to destroy someone's marriage. That is terrible. That is terrible. I know you want this person, and that's the reason why, and I see that too, but that is not good. Why would you do that? Because you want somebody back. You know, there are karmic repercussions, but it's hard to caution Scorpios about that because of what they represent, the death energy, the birth and death and rebirth cycle. And so it's like you guys are living catalysts. It's like you're here to cause destruction and chaos and all of that BS. No offense. You know, we all have Scorpio placements. That's what the houses are, you know. Everyone technically has a Scorpio placement. And so, you know what I mean? Depending on it, depends on how it rears its head in your life. Yeah, but you want some, you want to be somebody's emperor. You really not even playing. You got some cronies too cheering you on with this. But they in it with you though. This ain't all talk. Whoever your friends are, they about that shit. That's all I can say about that. And so if it came down to a real rumble, I hate to say it, but I see that right here. Like, yeah. I feel like you gonna do some say anything moment to somebody. You be careful, Scorpio. Definitely be careful with this. Because this is, because I do feel like your guides are cautioning you on what the potential consequences of this could be. I feel like they're really trying to school you, but you really ain't trying to hear them. It's like, it's something that happened in your childhood that they want you to remember. They're like, look now, look, haven't we been down this path before? What are you doing? When I say childhood, you could have been a teen, like a young teen, you know, with a Mrs. Robinson type shit. Like, who knows? You know, you being used. But this whole, anyway, I'm not getting, I don't know why they telling me all that. Anyway. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the cards. I'm like, wow. I have 33, and I have 66 out here for repeating numbers. That's crazy, Scorp. I'm not, I don't know if I'm surprised. I don't know if I'm disappointed. I don't know. But you is focused, and you like no regrets. No regrets. I'm not doing regrets. I'm going for it. Wow. Like, I'm on my way. I keep getting this white car. Who the hell has this white car? Could have gold rims. I see a white car. Maybe gray. Whitish gray, something like that. Or like a pearlescent paint or something. And then older model champagne colored car, you know, like golden chrome hubcaps or some shit like that. Yeah. That one could be a Dodge or something like that, like an old Dodge or something. Anyway, I don't know. Wow. But you going for it, Scorp. Oh, man, that's what's happening now. You like, fuck they marriage. I want it. That's mine. I'm going to get it. What? I'll fight you for it. Shit, Scorp. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? How you get them is how you lose them. What's wrong with y'all? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Message for the sign of Sagittarius. What's happening now? Collective energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just saw the Knight of Wands, so we in tune. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sag, it look like some of y'all rushed into a family. Hope you happy. It looks like you are. Yeah, it's a brand new opportunity for something. Alright, anyway. Thank you. Messages for Sagittarius. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Dropped. Alright. Whew. I feel like there's a very successful relationship that you holding yourself back from because for some reason you perceive it as a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of responsibility. And it is. Marriage is a lot of responsibility, but there is a beautiful connection here that you are like, I don't know if I can. Yeah, see? Crossroads. Right. Two of Swords. You really don't know what you should be doing right now. Like I said, you could be part of that Scorpio, Sag, cusp energy I was picking up on, but I'm going to say this is just purely you. I feel like you stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like it's external pressures, though. I don't think it has anything to do with the person itself. It has to do with what people are telling you. I feel like there are too many people in your ear. Too many people in your ear. Potentially a mom figure, a mother figure. Or maybe even a former spouse, a bad memory or experience that's preventing you from pursuing your own happiness in this connection because you had a bad experience. Sag, let me tell you what I tell everybody. All men and women are not bad, okay? We are not all the same, okay? Your selections are the same because you refuse to do the work, period. You don't do the work, you get no difference. You get same energy, different package. And normally you don't because you keep choosing the same type. There's a physical type. There's an energetic type. There's all of these things that you have to be accountable for in order to see progress. But really, it looks like your own limiting beliefs, Eight of Swords, mental energy, is really what's preventing this from coming together. Yeah, you had a bad experience. Yes, you did. So fucking what? Join the party. You want the t-shirt? We all got them. Most of us got paperwork. They're called divorce papers. You don't give up. You don't carry that trauma. You don't carry that baggage that you're holding on to like this. It's all up in your headspace. You don't talk to nobody about it. You don't do nothing about it. You don't see a counselor. You don't do shit. You just stay in your head going back and forth, listening to bullshit people who have bad relationships, people who are single, who don't have nobody, people who want you to stay on the street, ripping and running, doing whatever the fuck y'all do out there. You don't have good people in your corner. That's why you feel like it's going to be like that. You don't have any good examples around you. And you don't even want to be the good example. No, why? Because you rather live in fear. You rather hold yourself back. You rather betray yourself. And keep yourself stuck from seeing the full potential of this. It's funny, right? I feel like the difference between Libra's reading and this one is like night and day. Wow. Couldn't get that shit out. This is like beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Right. All you have to do is communicate. That's it. All you got to do is reach out. I see that ship in the background ready to go. I really interpret that as a pre-pending message sitting somewhere in somebody archive that they too chicken shit to send. Everything's calm right now. That water is calm. Still water's running deep. No movement. Just nothing. Just nothing. But you all like, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That's a lot of grandstanding. That's a lot of grandstanding. And I bet you all them people you up there grandstanding for, they go home to people, don't they? But you don't. You stay, look, you be in your little room, your cave, whatever. Sitting home waiting for you. Staring at these walls. All I do. That's what you're doing, Sag. I know it is. I know it is. I can see it. With that fucking message sitting there in your hand, ready. You like, I just want peace. I just want peace. I hate to go in on y'all like this, but this is what Spirit is out for, right? Right. You want peace. You got to do something for it, right? You literally got to take the first action. You got to, like, do something. Harness some of that wild energy. The cool part about what I see happening for you guys, and near, like, seriously, I feel like, something happens. I almost feel like it was a dream. I do. I feel like you guys will or have had a dream of very significance, of true significance, or it's coming. I feel like it's gonna feel like a nightmare. But it's gonna, like, explain a lot of things about, I'm looking at these judges and magistrates and all of this crazy process. They look like the fates. I feel like you're gonna get some answers about your destiny and about why things happen and that they were supposed to happen and all of that. And you're gonna wake up in the morning with a new sense of peace, with a lot more information, and it's gonna put you right. It's gonna really get you moving in the right direction. It's gonna bring in a lot of spiritual peace for you, and you're gonna be super duper clear. It's like all those emotions that were, like, bottled up are gonna begin to be released. But in that process of release, you're gonna get real clear. I mean, crystal clear. Like, really, really clear. It's like all of a sudden, you're going to realize what was missing, right? And all the things that you were actually doing, right? To create this sort of prison. Everything that you were lacking is because you allowed yourself to lack. It's not because it wasn't there. The universe has been there trying to give you this Ace of Cups. Trying to give you something very real. Someone who's hardworking and independent and really vibrationally is your equal. All you have to do is send that message. I just keep seeing that. Send the message. Whatever it is that you've been holding back, you should just send. I don't want to reach out first. I don't want to reach out first. Alright, fine. Then miss the opportunity. Miss this beautiful cup of love. Your choice. I don't live your life. Dang, Sag. You need to send that message. Chicken shit. Bark, bark, chicken, chicken. Bark, bark, chicken shit. It's like, let me stop playing with y'all. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do Capricorn. Collective energy. What's happening now for Capricorn? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, goat. Oh, and that's the shadow. Oh, as the closer we get, right, to Cancerian season coming out of Gemini. Gemini's natural opposite is Sagittarius, right? And so this is why I'm saying you keep going back and forth. That natural indecision that Sag was going through really is their own personal shadow, show their personal prison. And you'll start to see a shifting where it's like, okay, what can be done instead of just hemming and hawing so much. The feelings become so powerful that the action in the back of the mind comes forward. The effort, the work, right? Oh, y'all are feeling optimistic. All right, ooh, I say that, right? And then, no, because the cards felt super duper light. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What's happening for Capricorn? Shit. I tell y'all what y'all not do. Y'all not trying to fix nothing. Not trying to balance nothing no more. You're like, nah, I'm good. Someone is like, this is definitely not happiness. This is definitely not what love is about. I'm good. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But someone's like, yeah, you know what? I've been wrestling with this for a minute, trying to make up my mind. And, you know, shit just ain't moving the way I want it to. It's not really progressing. You know, I keep putting myself out there, and I don't get anything in return in this connection. I feel like I'm sacrificing in vain here. I feel like there could be a child involved here. It's like the Capricorn, you like, I can take care of my kid. It's cool. I can end this. I know it's going to be hard. I know they're going to put up a fight. But it really is in my best interest to try to share in the responsibility, but distantly. Like, I take care of my responsibilities. Damn, Cap, you bouncing. You straight bouncing. You are not sticking around for something. Like, definitely. Not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. You know, I almost feel like you should have figured that out before this kid arrived, because that's the Page of Pentacles. That's a real this ain't this kid's here. Now, if I'm talking to a female Capricorn, you may decide to terminate a pregnancy. None of my business. I'm just telling you both sides of the equation. This ain't right. I can't make this work. This shit's too imbalanced. This ain't love. It's too much work. It's too much of an effort. It's too much of a fight. It's too much. Somebody like, I'm not going to be stuck with this kid. Shit. It took two of us to, yeah. I feel like I'm talking to a female. You're not going to raise a kid by yourself. You're not. Your choice, your life. But I will say, I think if you gave this person a chance, they would have stepped up to the plate. I don't know. Don't let your pride get in the way of a miracle. I feel like this kid was definitely created in love. I don't feel a lot of lust out here. Just saying. Mm. Hey, Nami. You just gotta let this person get their energies together. Like, really, this took them off guard. But also what I want you to remember, Capricorn, we mirror, right? We reflect back. So I feel like you're not seeing that. You're not seeing your part in all of this and how you could be showing up. I'm not telling you what to do in your connection. I just know you don't find things balanced right now. Like, the way it looks like you damn really hate this person. Like, really. But check this out. The opposite of love is hate, right? But I mean the reverse of the coin, not the opposite. Opposite is indifference. I don't give a fuck. That's the opposite of love. Not caring. Not hate. Hate is an emotion. That's caring. Right. Right. That's why I don't hate nobody. No need. I could just not care. So much better. Wow, Cat. Alright, you gotta do what's in your best interest, honey. You know, I just think you gotta look at things different. You got some weight to bear in that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's do Aquarius. Yes, yes. The age of Aquarius. It's beautiful. Now y'all know what the hive mind is. The age of Aquarius. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What message do you have for Aquarius collective energy? What's happening now with Aquarius? Aquarius. Aquarius. Two more. Ooh, under pressure. Crushing down on me. But you're going to get through it. You're overcoming that shit. You going to shine. Shining, 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 shining now. All this winning. Aquarius, Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, oh, that's funny. Maybe that, you know, the Libra, right? Maybe you got Aquarius Libra, you know, maybe it's like, oh my God, this is almost the exact same energy. That's just funny. That'd be funny, funny, funny. Aquarius, Aquarius. What's happening now, Aquarius? Aquarius. Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Fifi, what's up, babe? You underfoot again. That's scary when you do that. You get crushed by the table. Let's not do that, okay? Alright. Let's see. Aquas. I feel like you got real love coming right at you. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. See, look, Two of Cups. Ah, look at that. Someone of my heart. Yeah. I feel like you talking to somebody single right now. Could be a Virgo. Don't have to be, but I think it is. I really do. Aquarius, you talking to a Virgo. Wow. Don't matter. I ain't do signs for nobody else. Anyway. Yeah, you are. Feel like this person's holding back on telling you about their family, like they have kids or something. Yeah, single don't mean without dependence, okay? Also, Aquarius, for some of y'all, I feel like you holding back from telling somebody that you're pregnant. You don't want the fun to end. You know how much work's involved. Shit, how much toil and labor and all of that shit. I feel like somebody's like 4 months along. Oh, I think things are going to be fine here. I think this relationship will go through a shift, but I think it's going to be better than you anticipated. I think the outpouring of love is going to be fabulous. Yeah, you just got to tell them. Yeah, I don't think that's for everybody, but there's an Aquarius who's pregnant and holding out on the details because I feel like they're a single parent. It's okay. I feel like that's going to change. I really do. I see it coming together. Only thing that truly concerns me is this Eight of Pentacles sideways. I feel like for somebody that's about starting over. I feel like you were just about finished, maybe with a teenager, almost done, and now you're yeah, you're reset starting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you holding back. But on the other side of things, there is new love coming in. But I still feel like the person you're talking to, ugh, told you they were single. I'm serious. I do. I feel like they told you they were single. I don't actually feel like they are. I feel like they holding back the fact that they got a pregnant wife at home. And I feel like you need to potentially put this to an end before things go too far, before it comes out of the friend zone, before you put any more effort into this connection. Yeah. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Mm-hmm. I feel like there are better offers coming in for you. 3 more offers of love will be in right behind this. I want you to know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, careful. Careful. Hey, everybody. Yeah, careful. Yeah, Aquarius, definitely. Leave. Leave this behind. Look, don't worry, you're already manifesting the right thing. Okay? Seriously. Don't do this. This person is not single. They're hiding a family. They are. Don't do it. You will, Be rewarded for your allegiance to yourself and your standards, okay? I want you to know that. Don't muddy yourself in this situation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So, thank you, Holy Spirit. What message do you have for Pisces? What's happening now for Pisces collective energy? My cards did not want to come together. Are you having problems like that, my Pisceans? Things not coming together the way you're anticipating them to right now? Let's see. What's happening, Holy Spirit, for the sign of Pisces collective energy? I need some air in there. Ooh. Oh, shit. Anyway. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What message do you have for Pisces? What's happening right now? That is a lot of wands. So let me stop playing. I have to gargle before I release thing. You gonna sing now, Fee? Okay. Let's see. Pisces, I feel like you've been doing a lot of talking. A lot of talking. A lot of talking. Trying to navigate some pretty rough waters right here. For like trying to decide whether or not to bring a relationship forward. Seeing that there's enough gas left in the tank for this connection to proceed. It's a very, very fiery connection. There's a lot of passion in this connection, but it's also tumultuous in its own way. So I say it's a lot of fire. I mean, you guys are water. I mean, that's a lot of energy. I feel like you're overwhelmed at this current time. I feel like you've been doing a lot of praying, a lot of meditation. You've been asking a lot of questions. Really trying to make the right decision here. I feel like you have somebody here. I don't really think you're valuing what it is they're offering you. I'll put it that way. Someone's giving you something, but it really is like, how do I say this? It's like you don't know if you can trust it. You're very apprehensive. Is it real? Does it measure up? Careful with that, on that whole measuring up thing. I feel like whatever this person's offering definitely holds value. Maybe not the way you perceive value, but it definitely holds value. I feel like you've been waiting for a very long time. I got 777 out here, Pisces. Like, whatever's happening in your life is fortuitous. It is a divine event, destined event. Like, they got their hands all up in your cookie jar right now. I feel like you can be optimistic about this situation. I really do. I feel like even though things may seem a little off, a little tumultuous right now, I do feel like this connection is very beneficial to you. I feel like it'll be healing in ways that you didn't comprehend healing. I feel like it's going to open some old wounds, but I also feel like it's going to facilitate a lot of happiness. Things just have to settle down. I feel like you feel like you're happy on your own, you're stable, you're good. But what you do know is that all that passion, all that energy, all that masculinity, you like it. You do. It's different. I feel like things are going to go slow, but they should. I feel like you're very much enticed on where this could potentially go. I actually feel like you got some pretty strong air in your chart. As well, but anyway. Yeah, the heat to the moisture brings the rain. Huh. Yeah, you like this. You do. I feel like you're a little confused on why you do. But there's definitely a relationship here. You're trying to figure out if you're gonna bring it up out of the darkness. This could just be somebody you see, for whatever. But it's definitely not a main connection. It's you debating it. You really are. I feel like you've already made your decision, actually. You're waiting on the right time. This is a family situation. This really has the potential to go to distance here. It's very practical. I want you to know that. I feel like it's a very healing connection, but this is practical. There's passion. Yes. I feel like you both are very stable. I just feel as though there needs to be a very clear conversation about the direction that all this is heading in. Very, very clear. And I really think If you guys haven't been intimate, you should really go slow. Take your time when it comes to becoming romantically involved, like intimate. That's what I see here. Yeah. Or there will be a lot of communication between you and another person. I feel like you have been resisting that person, uncertain about what to do, not thinking it was the right time to take that offer. But I feel like it's time to heal. You've been on your own for a while. You're stable again. You know, I feel like if there was a divorce or something like that, that's done. There's no more water left in that well, if you will say. But whatever this connection is, you need to go slow when it comes to intimacy. Interesting. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let me see if I said anything. Oh, it's from the card. Aries, Aries, Aries. Thank you, Holy Spirit. No. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's happening with Aries? Collective energy. Aries, Aries, Aries. What's happening? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. What's happening with Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. Knight of Wands and the Lovers. Oh, shit, Aries. You're like, I need some. I feel like you've been warned about somebody, but you still plotting on them. You trying to make this move. You like, I don't know what you dangling in your hand there. Shit. I know you scared to try, though. Ooh. Shit. Aries, what is going on? Wow. Okay. Alright, Aries. I feel like right now, you horny, okay? You on a search for some ass. I hate to be just so blunt about it, but that's what it's looking like. It's like, you, let me see. You gonna get messed up, Aries. I feel like there's 3 people here. I really do. I feel like, oh, Aries, you better be careful. You gonna fuck around, send a message to the wrong person. You gonna get caught up. And it's gonna show how you've been trying to play somebody, trying to manipulate somebody. It's like you're scared to death of this person finding out about you know, you reaching out to so many people. You know you should stop. And it's like, you know, all these lies that you've been telling, it's a matter of time before it all comes out. And like, oh my gosh, I feel like you got a good chance right now to chill. Like, really, I feel like the universe is like, Temperance Star, you should chill right now. I feel like if you don't change gears and move into an opposite direction, you have this tower moment coming in for you where shit around you gonna crash and burn. Mm. Wow. And I feel like, really, because it starts with this Knight of Wands, like, the reason for all this is because your immaturity level is really high, bro. Sis, like, it's really not good right here. Like, because you're bored, because you lack something on the inside, you're missing something. I keep getting this. You need to change directions. I don't know what you're doing. Only you. I feel like the universe is giving you all these signs. Like, you're picking up on real signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your life. And it's like, it really is, like, you're seeing it. You're feeling it. But at the same time, you blocking it. You're blocking this information, these spiritual messages that are coming in. They're trying to warn you about something. Mm. And I feel like it's because of this up here, this Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. It's like you trying to have your cake and eat it too, and you can't. You about to get caught up. Whatever progress you were making in your life, it will stop if you don't change directions. You are literally on a crash and burn collision course. Wow, Aries. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Wow. 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 I'm just like blown away when I see stuff like that. Wow. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Aries, I hope you heed that warning. Pay attention to the signs. Alright, thank you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I don't know. As soon as I said Taurus, I started hearing, I'm in the mood for love. That's really them, though. Thank you. What's happening now for the sign of Taurus? Collective energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's see. Cards going together much more smoothly for them. That's funny. That's it right there. Thank you. Taurus. Messages for those who need them. What's happening now for the sign of Taurus? Thank you, Holy Spirit. 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Judgment. Alright, that's enough. Excuse me. Knight of Swords on the bottom. I like that you use that little mushroom symbol, Janidra, for Aries. I do. I do. I'm not even going to explain why, but I definitely like that. Alright, let's see. Taurus. It seems right now, it looks as though you guys are going back to a soulmate who you were with before. Yeah. Baby, come back. Yeah. I feel like you walked away from this person before, but I feel like even though that was painful, even though that was terrible, I feel like that was a fated event, that first destruction of the connection. I do feel as though communication between the two of you was terrible during that time. A lot of fighting. A lot of fighting on the direction of the relationship. But I feel as though you are going to put the work in for this love because this person truly makes you happy. I feel like you feel terrible for the infidelity that took place. And it's like now you realize what a beautiful, sacred thing the love was that the two of you share, and you're looking to heal it very much so. Yeah, definitely. This was a spouse. Big time. Yeah. You know, you created the situation that broke up your relationship, and you know you can create the situation to manifest it back. It may take some time, but you're going to do it. You're like, no, I love this person. I feel like you don't want to put all that effort into a new relationship. I hate to be that way. I mean, it is very much love. I see Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, like 2 of Cups, Star, you know what I mean? Like, no, it's definitely love. It's definitely remorse. It's regret. It's all of those things. This is definitely a level-headed decision to return to their partner because they were a pig, they were a beast, or whatever it was. Yeah. Taurus, you're going to pour all the effort you can into this. Or flip it, but I feel like this is you. Yeah, you're definitely going back. You want your 10 of Cups. You're not even playing this game. Like, nope, I want it. It's mine. My bad. Let's fix it. We can work it out. We're meant to be together. Alright, Taurus. I like that. I like when they straighten to the point. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. Right. Absolutely. Any final guidance for all signs, Holy Spirit? Any final guidance? I mean, it seems as though for most of the signs that if I remember correctly, from people were either committing to a relationship and like, no, I'm going to stick it out, or they were just definitively leaving it. It was a very cut and dry sort of thing. It's like, should I stay or should I go now? Right. If I stay, there will be trouble. If I stay, right. And so it feels like Gemini season has been very much in that thought process, analyzing everything. The pros, the cons, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Any final guidance, Holy Spirit? Huh? Huh? Holy Spirit says, see how you're holding yourself back. See how your self-limiting beliefs are keeping you from what it is you truly want and seek. Just know that. That's pretty clear. Most times, not even most times, you're in your own way. No matter what it is, you're in your own way. Whether it's your own stubbornness, obstinate, whatever it is, you're in your own way. And if you go looking, you'll see how you've been in your own way. And on the other side, just because a fated event happened does not mean you were stuck in that place. It happened to get you over the hump. That happened to test, how much fear is really in you. Do you understand what fear is? False evidence appearing real. Self-imposed limitations. It all comes down to your perception. Do you see it for what it is? It's always a test. The mic is on. Alright, y'all. That was fun. Okay. Well, you gotta do what's best for you, Nidra. For real, babe, you do. I support whatever it is you want to do. You know what I mean? You're your own person. Alright, lovelies. I'm gonna go do my laundry.